There are two ways that you can get anything in life. Which means there are two ways that you can make some money with Blender. If you're trying to get clients, if you're trying to get a job, if you're trying to get laid, if you're trying to sell a house, if you're trying to make friends, it's all the same shit. It's all the same two strategies. Okay? Aryan, what the fuck are you talking about? Well, let's say you're trying to get a girlfriend. You're trying to get laid. Okay? So what are you going to do if you're trying to get laid? If you're trying to get a girl? Because this is the same shit as if you're trying to get a client. It's the same, everything. It's all the same shit in life, all right? You can't go wrong if you think about life this way. So just remember this. Take notes. Because you guys need this shit. Not only for 3D clients, you guys need to know how to talk to people. But anyway, that aside, we're going to talk about that on a different occasion. You're trying to get 3D clients. This is your client, or this is what the person that you want to be your client. This is where you want to make some money from. And this is you. It's Friday night. You're drinking a gin tonic. She's eating fish. You're dressed like this, and this is your haircut. And this girl, she's got a diamond necklace that she got from her ex. Okay? And this is you. Are you gonna get laid like this? Probably fucking not. Alright? And the reason you're not gonna get laid, just look at this situation here. Hey, do you want to go have sex with me? And she's looking at you like, what the fuck? What are you talking about? This is how your prospect feels when you reach out to them on Instagram. When you send them a message. And when I say you, I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about this guy. You. So you reach out to you probably reach out to Mercedes-Benz. And you got 12 followers on Instagram. Your Instagram says 3D artist based in Puerto Rico. Then you got a picture of the jungle. You got a picture of probably something that looks like this. This is your portfolio. All right? You have 3 artworks that look like this. Bevel this, okay. Light. This is you making stuff, okay. You got a light source, you got another light source. This one's going to be red or slightly warm because Aryan said you got to use cold and warm lighting. Then you're going to go shade auto smooth. Then you're going to select this and put a little material. Okay, this is going to be light blue, and everything else is going to be like a shiny black color. So this is your artwork. You hit render, and then you wait for this thing to render. And now you're gonna take this artwork. You didn't position the camera or nothing like that. The same way that this guy over here didn't get a haircut or nothing like that. He didn't get a haircut. He didn't iron his shirt. He didn't even think about the impression that he's leaving on this girl. Okay, because this girl's been getting diamonds from Aryan. Okay, because Aryan's been fucking her for 6 years. And now Aryan moved on to better things. Aryan got a hotter chick. So now she's like, oh, well, maybe it's time to meet somebody else. And now you're trying to hit on her. And she's like, what the fuck? What is this? So if you're putting this type of shit in your portfolio, you can't compete. Fucking hell. Give me less. Give me Evie. Evie knows what I want. You're trying to compete with guys like me. And I'm not even hitting on girls in this field of Blender. I'm not hitting on Blender girls. I'm not going out here hitting up clients. Okay? You're not even competing. Imagine if you're competing against me. You don't stand a chance. Imagine if you're this girl and first you hit on her and then I hit on her. You don't stand a fucking chance. okay, with your 12 followers and with your portfolio consisting of this. 3 of these artworks and a picture with your dog. Do you see what I'm trying to say? So listen, there's 2 different things. All you guys are saying, the first method that I talked to you guys about, that I wanted to teach you guys, is one way to get clients or one way to get laid is to approach people, to hit on girls. That's what I wanted to teach you guys. But you can't hit on girls if you look like this. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? So you also can't be getting clients if your portfolio looks like this. Because you guys told me that it's easier when you're just starting out, when you're new, when you're not reputable, or you don't have a big portfolio or a big following or anything like this. You guys are telling me, oh, it's easier to just approach people. Well, it's not easier, because if you look like this, if you got nothing to show, okay, no one's gonna want to talk to you. No one's gonna want to even respond to your message, because they can just see by your profile picture probably that you suck. They can just see by your name that you suck. All right. So there's 2 ways that you can approach this, which are fundamentally different, but you really got to be doing both. Okay. Because while you're over here hitting on people, hitting on girls, there's Aryan right here at a bar. He's not here to hit on girls. He's at a bar to talk to his friends about money, to talk to his friends about what we're going to do this summer, to talk to his friends about cars, about geopolitics, about lifting weights, all the different shit that we talk about as boys, right? As attractive boys who have been working on themselves for the past years, okay? So we don't give a fuck. We're here to talk about cool topics. And when you look at these 3 guys over here, you can tell from a mile away that they got their shit together. Okay, so these girls, do you see how she's not even trying to hide the gaze? In fact, she wants me to see her gaze. She wants me to see that she's looking at me, right? Because she wants you to approach her now. So basically, it's like she's approaching you, because she's saying, "Hey, I want you to take me. I'm yours." All right? Because this guy has been working on himself. This guy has been building his fucking portfolio this whole time. He's not even worried about the clients. Forget about the clients. Forget about the money. This guy has been sitting here for the past 2-3 years, maybe at least 6 months. He's been sitting here. He's been hitting the gym. He's been lifting weights. He's been making sure he looks good. He's been working on his fashion, on his fucking wardrobe. He's been working on his charisma. He's been working on his interests. He's been working on the different topics that he can talk about when he goes out with his friends. He's been working on being a cool guy. So he's been working on his portfolio 3D. So he didn't just take 10 minutes to try to model the bottle. He's like, this doesn't look good. This guy spent 2 weeks making one fucking project. Okay? Because that's what Aryan did when he was first starting out. And then he realized, well, okay, this is not too good. Whatever, let's do another one. All right? So this guy over here, at first he realized, look, I used to be like this. So listen, this is you first starting out. You look like this. I can't walk around like this. I can't hit on girls like this. If you hit on girls like this, you're just gonna probably embarrass yourself. You're probably just gonna make yourself feel unconfident, and then you're gonna be like, oh, I'm unlucky. I don't have this. I don't have that, and then you're just gonna give up and play video games all the time, and you're gonna be like, girls don't like me. I'm not attractive. Okay, because you tried in a state where it's like me going to compete at throwing a fucking spear, but I never threw a spear in my life. First, you gotta train before you can start competing. Okay. So this guy. Okay, now he's listening to Arya, and now he realized, look, man, I can't go hitting on girls like this. I need a fucking haircut. I need to get this beard under control. I need to get this style under control, all right? Okay, fine. Forget about the girl. Go fuck Arya. Whatever. Fuck the girl. Forget about it. He goes home, uninstalls all the video games, throws away all the booze, and deletes all the porn, because he's smart now. He listens to Aryan's videos, and he follows Aryan on Instagram. So now, instead of doing this, instead of doing this, okay, instead of doing this all day, copy image. You see, you can look by these guys' faces that they don't. You can see in their smiles that they're not getting laid. Guys who get laid, guys who are making money, they don't make these types of faces when they're just in their day-to-day life. They don't celebrate like this. They don't celebrate video games. All right. You can tell when a dude is not getting no money. Isn't that crazy? You can just tell. It's almost like I can smell it on a guy. You can't hide that shit, and a girl can smell it too. So now instead of doing this, he's not doing this anymore. Forget about that. Now, you know what he's doing now? Now he's doing this all day. He's going to go home and he's going to start doing this all day, every day. All right? Because most of you guys, your problem is, you're talking about, oh, Aryan, how can I get clients in Blender? But really what you're doing, when I give you advice and I tell you to listen, you have to do this, you have to do that. Okay, you're doing this wrong, you now. Oh no, Aryan, why can't I? Then you just go back to playing video games because you realize that it's hard. Okay, because it's not fucking easy, it's hard. It's hard to get girls. It's hard to get a job. You gotta compete because you're competing against guys like me. I also want this chick. I also want the job. I also want the money that you want. And I don't play no video games, ever, ever, ever. I never play video games. I spend all fucking day trying to get money. How are you going to compete with me? I don't need to sleep. I don't need to eat. I spend half of my day hungry. I don't give a fuck. I'm getting the clients. So you can't fuck around. You don't have to be like me, but you can't be like this guy either. All right? So the two different strategies are, one, you need to be able to approach clients, but in order to do that, you need to consider the second strategy, which is that you build yourself to a point where you become this guy. You become Aryan, right? Do you have any idea how many emails Aryan gets and how many messages Aryan gets every single day? Just because he posted a couple of videos, he's been doing this YouTube shit talking about, and I'm not even trying to do this to get clients. If you optimize this to get clients, you're gonna get so many people approaching you that it becomes a joke. It becomes silly. You're looking at, I remember what that fucker Aryan said last year. Look at all this money now. Okay? So what I'm trying to tell you is you can focus on one strategy, which is you can just play the numbers game when you look like this. Sure, you're gonna get something from time to time. You're gonna get something from time to time. You're gonna get something. But it's not really going to be, it's not going to be any of these, all right? Give me a hot girl. It's not going to be any of these, right? There's no hot girls on Google. We should have went to Instagram. You're not going to get any hot girls, the pretty girls. You're not even going to get these girls, okay? You're not going to get the cuties if you're just trying to hit on people without working on yourself. Without working on your portfolio, you're going to get something like this. No. You're not getting any of that either. You're going to get some of these, right? You're going to be getting some of these. So certainly you're going to get something, all right? It just might not be the quality that you want, right? Oh man, I'm going to catch some shit for this video. They already called me the Andrew Tate of Blender. I'm going to catch some shit for this one, right? So what I'm trying to tell you is you can go hitting on girls like this, but you're not going to get the hot girls. You're not going to get the good gigs. You're not going to get the high-paying gigs. You're not going to get the hot clients, all right? But if you're over here, my man is over here, he doesn't give a fuck about no client. He's got shit to do, okay? He's got shit to do. He's already got a job. You guys are trying to start being a 3D artist, but you can't pay the bills. So you're just desperate, right? You can smell desperation. You can smell this on somebody's fucking, in the way they speak, you can hear it. In the way they walk around, you can see it. You can detect it. Okay? When you're on a higher level, like hot girls or like Aryan, you can just see, okay, this guy, he's desperate. He doesn't got nothing. But this guy, he's walking around like everybody's coming up to him. He doesn't give a fuck. He doesn't care. Right? That's why I can come on here and say whatever I want. I don't give a fuck. Okay? I'm fine. So this guy, he doesn't care whether or not the girl likes him. And because he doesn't care, the girl can see you. This guy doesn't care. You see what I'm saying? He doesn't need me. If you go to any popular business and you reach out to them, hey, I want to do some work with you. And they start, oh, hey, yeah, I can do this, I can do that. And then, okay, you check the message and then you're like, okay, I'll think about it. And then an hour later, hey, are you still interested? Hey, would you like to do the, hey. And then they keep spamming you with messages. Hey, they can't let it go. They can't just chill out. You're going to be like, man, fuck this guy. This guy's a fucking loser. He doesn't get no clients. He's so desperate to get my business. He's just got a shit service. But if you text the guy, he takes 2 days to reply. Hey, we're fully booked. Then he replies to you and he's like, yeah, we can do this. How can we negotiate? You ask him, no, we can't negotiate. You see, okay, this guy's getting so much business. He doesn't give a fuck about me. So that's what you should be trying to do. You should get to a point where you don't even care if you're getting any clients or not. If you're like Aryan, I'm over here building my online. I'm not even trying to do this Blender shit anymore. I'm not even care about being in the Blender 3D or 3D industry anymore. But I'm over here building my platform. I'm making money. I'm enjoying myself. I'm having a great time doing what I'm doing. And next thing you know, I'm getting approached by all these people who want to do serious shit with me, right? From serious companies. I don't even have time to respond to most of them, you know? And well, a lot of them probably think I'm an asshole, but I don't mean to be an asshole. I genuinely just don't have time, right? But it's like I had like at least 3 people in the past month who were pretty serious about doing some work, and it's just like I really just don't really care that much. If it's not exactly the way that I want it to be, if it's not super smooth, and if they're not super compliant with my ways of working, I just ignore them. I don't even have time for this shit. I just want to make videos. I'm doing my own thing, okay? So the point is that if I was desperate with these people, I'd negotiate my price to something super cheap, and next thing you know, it's like this is not how you get clients, because now you're desperate. Now you're thinking, oh, I've been trying for a week and I didn't get any clients, because you need a client. I don't need a client. I look at how many I got in the past 6 months because I don't care. So you should be doing something on the side, growing your portfolio. This is option number 2. Okay, let's go to Aryan's YouTube channel. Aryan, Blender Aryan YouTube. Okay, reject the cookies. This is Aryan's YouTube channel. And we're going to go to the community. So there are 2 fundamental strategies for getting clients or jobs online. Which one do you think is better and why? Approaching them or getting them to approach you? I can't vote unless I log in. Okay. So you can approach them. Sure, you can approach them. But if you're not in the position where they're approaching you, then your approaches are not going to be that successful. You can play the numbers game, but it's extremely time inefficient. Okay, this is my position. If you go over to YouTube and you type in renderer, let me show you this guy. I like this guy a lot. I don't know if he likes me. Probably half of these people are trying to just avoid me because I say some crazy shit. They look at what I say. I say some very politically incorrect shit, and it's understandable that people don't want to get associated with me. But there's this guy on YouTube called Renderer, okay? And he talks about, so his strategy, from what I understood, his strategy is just reaching out to a bunch of people. That's his strategy for getting clients. And this is what he talks about. This is what he makes a lot of content about. So this wouldn't work if he wasn't a cool guy. Do you understand what I'm saying? All right. Well, I don't know if he's using Instagram as his portfolio, but you can see, okay, so he's got some followers and he's got a little look at that. This is his studio. He's got some cool artworks. He's got the animations and all this. It looks clean as fuck, doesn't it? You understand what I'm trying to say? So if this guy approaches you, it's going to work. So he wouldn't be able to approach like that. Imagine if he has 12 followers He's got a picture of his hound right here. And then imagine if he put a picture of some bullshit on his portfolio. It doesn't really matter how much you approach people, because as soon as they see you, it's like imagine you're approaching a girl on the street. Oh, Aryan, yeah, it's about the numbers game. Oh, you don't want to play the... Listen, why don't you try putting on as much weight as possible, just like get extremely obese. Don't brush your teeth or anything like that. Don't shave your beard, don't groom at all, don't even wash your face. Make sure your face is all full of gunk and it's all fucked up when you wake up in the morning. Dress like you're going to a construction site. Okay, or dress like, even worse. Because construction, if I dress like I'm going to a construction site, I'm still going to be cool as fuck. And the girls are going to like me even more probably. Okay? But make yourself look as bad as possible. Make sure your breath smells. Make sure you didn't get a haircut in 2 months. Make sure your shoes are very dirty. Make sure your outfit looks like this, okay? Make sure your outfit looks like... Where are we going to find this guy? It's usually the cosplayers in their personal life when they're out of character. This is the girl. Okay, look. Gamer nerd. So when you go hit on girls, make sure you look like this guy. Alright? Make sure you look like this. And make sure that when you come up to them, you're like, hey. Can you show me around the city? You know, make sure you do it in a weird alley and everything. So what I'm saying is there's no numbers game that's going to save you if you're just completely unattractive, if there's nothing attractive about you. There's no numbers game that's ever going to save you. But if you look like my man renderer, Mr. Spencer, alright? Mr. Spencer, if he comes up to a girl, he's got a girlfriend, he's not hitting on girls. I don't know, maybe he's got a girl. I think I saw a picture of a girl. So anyway, I'm not going to dig on his personal life. But if my man over here comes up to a client, some company which maybe Aryan launches a new brand, because Aryan's now a big YouTuber, right? Huge player in the game. 1 million subscribers. So now Aryan's going to release his own caffeine supplement. Because Aryan drinks a lot of coffee every single day. So now Aryan's going to release caffeine-infused water, which doesn't have any sugars or nothing, okay? Because I want to have some merchandise on my channel. I also want to give you guys some supplements or whatever. Bullshit, right? Doesn't matter. Well, now, Mr. Spencer gets in my DMs. He's like, hey, I saw you doing this and this. Look, I can make some animations for your product, for your website. Let's talk. And maybe, you know what he also does? Because he's a great fucking artist. He makes a little clip. He takes this Blender file that he used for this animation over here, or this one over here, and he just replaces the logo with my logo, and he just renders it again. 15 minutes of work, right? And he just reaches out, hey, I made this for you. Here, you can use it. It's for free. You know what I'm saying? Look. And he's like, okay, try this. Try to put this on your website. See if it makes it look cool. Look, he sends me a screenshot of my Instagram page for my website with this picture uploaded. He's like, look what I can do for you. Okay, that's a cool DM, right? I got a cool message. This guy's giving me something for free. Now I want to reply to him. And then I check the profile. Oh, 1,000. Look, he's got his own email address. Designer. Product. Look. It looks professional. He's got a nice logo and everything. He's got a portfolio. Whatever. You know? You see what I'm saying? Like, so now I'm like, okay, I want to talk to this guy. Now I want to do some work with it. Now I'm okay, yeah, let's see what you can do. Okay, let me try. Shit, I like that, man. Okay, I want to have 3 pictures for the top of my page. Show me something cool. How much? He's going to say $400. Oh, shit, man. I make that in a day. Let's fix up my Instagram page. Of course. Let's do it, man. Cool. So now Mr. Spencer takes home $400. I don't know how much he's charging. I'm talking out of my ass. Spencer, I don't know how much he charged, man. I don't know. I don't watch the videos. You gotta tell. I think he made a video that went viral recently. How much does he charge? Anyway, go watch this fucking video. I'm trying to give the guy some attention because I really like this guy. So now, not only did he make some money from me, and not only did I get a great fucking service, And I really like talking to the guy because he's a cool guy and he's a likable guy. And if you look at his personal account, because I check everybody who I do business with, I stalk your ass from head to toe, okay? Oh, he's traveling. Oh, he's got a girlfriend. Oh, he's got cool friends and all this. We're not gonna go to his Insta private profile, but I'm gonna check him out. I'm gonna see, okay, this is a cool guy. This is a likable guy. If I need 3D renders in the future, if I know somebody who needs 3D renders in the future, you think I'm gonna go Googling it? Fuck no. I just remember I know Spencer, right? And I'm gonna tell my friends. Maybe I open another company. Maybe I change my design. Maybe I do something else. I'm gonna call up my man Spencer. Okay, I'm not even gonna go looking. So this guy reached out to me. He played the numbers game, but only after he became the attractive guy. Only after he became the stud. Only after he became a guy that's got something to show. You understand what I'm telling you? So you can go play the numbers game with your shitty portfolio. It's not going to work out for you, more than likely. And now you're going to tell me, oh, Aryan, but I got a client and I don't even have a cool portfolio. Okay, yeah, you can get some clients sometimes, right? But it's not going to be the really cool clients. It's not going to be the really badass companies that you want to work with, like Aryan's million dollar supplement company. Okay? You're not going to get anything like that. I don't have a supplement company. It's hypothetical. Right? Don't go talk and call me Aryan. Where's your company? I don't have $1 million supplement company, but I will have one in the future, probably. And if I do have one, I'm working with my man Spencer. I don't even know. I never even talked to the guy. Okay, but I already know that I'm working with him. So what I'm telling you guys is get your shit together. Start building some portfolio. Okay, you got my Discord. Listen, guys. I don't know how to get. There's so many free videos. Look at I have like 200 videos on my YouTube channel. I have so many tutorials. There's so many videos where I show you from start to finish how I do these cool works. Okay, I don't even have the craziest artworks in the world. Okay, but if you just fill up your portfolio with stuff like these are all renders. These are all Blender works. Just fill up your portfolio with this type of stuff. Okay, make a cool Instagram profile that looks like this. You can buy the followers. You don't even need they don't even have to be real. You can buy the followers. 1,000. Listen, you can do some reels, figure out how to make some content. You don't even need to have this many followers. It's not even about the followers. That's just one of the things. Just put some cool shit in your portfolio. All right, put some cool shit in your portfolio like this. Fill it up. Make a decent profile. Look at Incartex on Instagram. He doesn't follow nobody. He doesn't give a fuck, right? And you're gonna have this persona, right? You're gonna be this guy. So if he hits on this girl now, because now he already knows that companies are checking him out. He already knows. He just has to show up. He just has to walk in. All right? It's like sending a DM. It's like walking or following somebody. It's like walking into the bar. As soon as he walks into the bar, this girl notices. This guy smells good. This guy carries himself. This guy conducts himself. He says hello to the waitress in a certain way. She can see the waitress is attracted to him. She can see the waitress knows this guy. She can see the owner of the restaurant respects him. This girl sees, okay, this guy's a stud. He already won the fucking game. You see what I'm saying? And by the way, if this girl doesn't work out, guess what? There's the other girl. There's 3 girls behind her who also all notice this guy. If this girl starts playing up and I got a boyfriend and all this other shit, whatever. She's got another one right here. He's got another one in the back. Oh, okay, these don't like him. I'll walk in another fucking bar. Okay, this is what happens. This is what happens when you got a real portfolio that you built up. Okay, so when I say people are approaching you, it's not necessarily like Spencer is getting flooded with DMs on his Instagram account. Okay, that's not necessarily. Maybe it is the case. I don't know. I really want to know what Spencer's gonna think about my commentary here. Go tell him. Go if you guys follow him. Go tell him that I talked about him. And he's not necessarily getting flooded with DMs, but guess what? When he walks in the bar, in other words, when he follows a company or sends a DM to a company, they check him out. They're like, oh, okay, cool reputation. Maybe they're not even interested right now, but maybe 6 months down the line, they're gonna be, oh yeah, I remember that kid. So this guy can just get up one morning, the same way that Aryan wakes up and makes fucking videos like this, or the same way that you go and crank one out every morning, and the same way that you go or start your morning with a cigarette or some bullshit, right? The same way you go play a game of Fortnite when you start your day. Spencer is over here. He picks up Instagram. with his cup of coffee, okay? And he has his little system where he knows exactly where to find the little companies that he wants to work with. And he's like, hey, guy, copy paste, maybe make a little adjustment. Hey, I do this. Are you interested? Just send a bunch of DMs, send some pictures, maybe. You can just send 5. I don't know how many. He probably does a lot, right? But it takes you like 30 minutes, and you send like 20 fucking proper customized messages. Okay, maybe not. I don't know. The more time you put in them, the better. But you can optimize it. You guys understand what I'm trying to say? It's not fucking rocket science. It's pretty obvious. You need to get your shit together, guys. Otherwise, no one's gonna want to talk to you. That's the bottom line. And you guys are gonna be mad. And I shouldn't be judged by how I look or how I dress. Oh, you're an asshole. And if you judge me by how I dress or by how my haircut is, you're an asshole. No, I'm not an asshole. The same way that a company's not an asshole for judging Spencer about his portfolio. They're not interested in whether he's a nice guy or not. That's a part of it, sure. But they want to see what you can do. I want to see how cool you are. I don't want to talk to you if you're not cool, man. If you can't even get your haircut under control, if you can't even dress up reasonably when you go to the fucking club or a bar. Like, I know that you're not a cool guy. Because if you were a cool guy, you would have had this shit under control already. Okay? So make yourself presentable. So on one side, listen, I'm going to give you a game plan. Right now, if you're trying to look for clients, this is a game plan, and we're going to wrap this shit up. If you're trying to look for clients, right now, here's what you can do. First of all, think about, okay, you probably have some experience already. But if you don't have no experience, you don't even know what niche you want to get in. Okay, you decide, I want to get into product visualization. I want to compete with Spencer. I want to compete with these other guys. Okay, cool. Well, okay, then that means I need to build a portfolio if I want to enter this game. Okay, in order to build a portfolio, how many works do I need? I need at least, look, Spencer's got 9 works over here. That's a bare, imagine if it was 6, he wouldn't be able to scroll, it wouldn't be as cool. Let's do 9 fucking works. 9 works. It's going to take a long, but let's do 9 works. It's not going to take that long, okay? Okay, what kind of works do I need? You can literally just copy somebody and do a spin-off. Okay, he's got a little tube of lotion or whatever, toothpaste, whatever the fuck this is, right? Okay, got some bubbles in the back. I'll just make my own version of this. Something similar, maybe a different color, different background, same shit. Then you're going to make, instead of this, you're not going to do the same background. Maybe you're going to do a slightly different background. There's going to be a fish tank in the background. But you're going to have a bag of creatine or something. Same principle, just different. You just like fill in the blanks. You understand what I'm saying? You do this so you can use one artwork twice. This one he used twice. You see what I'm saying? And then you just put this shit in your portfolio. You showed your animation skills. You showed your ability to make these different products so companies can see themselves on your page. All right? And now you start working on these one by one. Okay, how do I can't make artworks like this. Go watch Aryan's videos. Aryan makes these tutorials, okay? Aryan made a fucking ebook where he explained literally every single fucking Blender modeling technique that you're ever gonna need, okay? Oh, but you didn't mention, listen, dude, it's like 90% of what you're ever gonna need is in there. I put this out there. And if you don't want to buy nothing like that, I gave this to you guys, but you don't have to buy this. Because for every time I try to sell you something, I make like 10 pieces of free content. I make the 10 free fucking videos. I made one ebook in a year, and in that same month that I made like 25 videos for you guys, okay? So you can't tell me that you don't know how to use Blender. Just go watch a couple of videos, see how I do it. It's not rocket science, okay? Just learn some of the fucking techniques and make a couple of artworks. Just do what I do. It's not rocket science. Go to Discord, ask for some questions. But when you make another one, it's going to take you 2 days. The second one's going to take you 1 day. The third one's going to take half a day. The fourth one's going to take an hour. You see what I'm saying? And now you can just pump them out like Aryan. I make all of these artworks in like an hour. Some of the harder ones are like 2 hours. I'm fast because I'm good. I do this all the time. All right? So you can't tell me, oh, I can't get any clients. Aryan, I can't get any clients. You tried, have you really even tried? Like, can you really call that trying if you're not doing what I'm describing? Then you haven't even fucking tried, okay? Oh, Aryan, I can't get laid. Oh, I'm not blessed like you. I'm not attractive like you. Have you tried to be attractive? You think I was just born like this? You think I was born being cool as fuck and charming and interesting and fun to talk to? You think I was born with knowing how to talk to girls, how to hit on a girl and all this shit? You think I was born with being famous in the 3D space? You think I was born with this shit? No, I wasn't born with this. I had to work for it. You have to try. Work for it. Spend some time working on this shit. The next thing you know, you can talk to anybody and they're gonna respond to you. All right? It's not fucking rocket science. Remember this.